Okay, welcome to your burning presence practice. One of your most significant strengths that you have is your inner strength, your presence. Presence isn't a technique, it's not something you say, it's not a strategy. You don't have to work at it, you don't have to gain it, you don't have to earn it. It's one of the human endowments that we all come into this world with, but we forget. So this practice is a practice of remembering. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to find a comfortable seat. You can be sitting, if you're a meditator, you can be sitting on a meditation cushion. If you've got a little achy knees, achy hips, achy back, please feel free to sit on the edge of your couch or an edge of a chair, edge of your bed. But if you are sitting on a chair, the edge of your bed or the couch, please ensure that both of your feet, and preferably barefoot, are situated evenly and flat to the earth. That you're not leaning back into the wall or into the seat backing, but you're sitting as upright as you can. Now, the first thing I'd like you to do is I'd like you to sway your spine from side to side. Now, it's not dancey or sort of like rhythmic or anything, but it's just enough of a sway from side to side to help inform your center. The actual physical center of your physical body, the spine. And then eventually let the sway settle down. Allow your lower spine, your middle spine, and your upper back to move slightly inward and upwards towards the crown of your head. And allow the crown of your head, the very fontanelle, the very crown of your head to rest right over the floor of your pelvis. Relax your scalp, relax your face. Allow your eyebrows to move away from each other. Allow your lower row of teeth to part slightly from your upper. And what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to take a breath in and slowly breathe it out. You want to create a little bit of sound with your exhale. Do that again, in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Good. That is going to help settle you down into your posture. Now for the next minute or so, maybe 90 seconds, 2 minutes, I just would like you to listen to sound. Spacious listening. Traffic in the distance, perhaps the drone of conversation in another room, the sound of the wind. Listen to the furthest possible sound that you're aware of. And begin to notice the sounds that are a little closer to you. The heating system in your house, or the sounds of these words coming through your speaker. Spacious listening to the soundscape of the morning, the afternoon, the evening, whenever you're sitting and practicing your burning presence practice. I'd like you to bring your attention to the surface of your skin, the surface of your body. What your body's touching, what you're sitting on. Experience the texture. Whatever your body's covered in, whatever cloth, garment, perhaps you've covered yourself with a blanket. Just begin to experience your skin. And I'd like you to maintain spacious listening as you feel the skin of your body, the surface of your body. Now bring your attention to the pathway that your breath is taking, the rings of your nostrils. Allow your breath to be involuntary. But notice it moves in and it moves out. And I want you to notice a little bit deeper into the breathing, that when your breath comes in, it runs along what's called the septum, and that's the wall between your two nostrils, and it's cool. And as your breath leaves your body, it runs out the rings of your nostril, goes to the outer part of your nostril, and it's warm. Notice that. Breath in, septum. Breath out, rings of nostril. The in-breath is cool and the out-breath is warmed. I'd like for you to move your attention now to the inner wall of your forehead. Now keep in mind, we want to maintain spacious listening. Awareness of the surface of our body, the skin. Your body breathing, cool on the in-breath, warm on the out-breath. But allowing your attention to look into the inner wall of your forehead, like as if you were looking at a screen, from temple to temple, and from bridge of nose to your hairline. The yogis would call this part of your being Chittakasha. Chittakasha. Chitta is an aspect of the mind, and kasha means space. The space for which you view, or through which you view the mind. And all of what we like to call psychic debris, colors, darkness, light, images. So in the same way that your ears are registering sound and your nerve endings on your skin experiencing the sensations, your awareness is perceiving the breath moving in and out through the nostrils. You're now looking into the inner wall of your forehead. The sounds, the sensations, your breath, and what's passing across Chittakasha is happening in the moment, the present. And right in the middle of all of the happening is what the yogis would call the witness, Purusha. Modern psychology would call it the subject. Call it what you will, and I'd much rather you experience it as your burning presence, like a candle, placed in the center of a big, dark cave. The light from the candle casts on every surface of the cave, illuminating it. Your presence allows you to listen and feel and perceive right here, right now. Now try to hold that space of presence, that burning presence practice for the next couple minutes. And then I'll bring you out of the meditation. Gazing into the inner wall of your forehead, awareness of breath and sensation and sound. Letting it all just happen. Being a part of what's happening, because you are. You're a part of the soundscape. You're a part of the present moment. Chittakasha. Breath, sensation, sound. And you're right in the middle of it all. Not pushing anything away, just watching every thought, every sound, every sensation as it rises in your awareness. Just another couple minutes. Okay, so please take a big full body breath in and a slow, long breath out. Now take your hands and rub them together. You want to generate a good amount of heat in the heels of your hands. Okay, now place the heels of your hands over your eyes and open your eyes into your palms and look around the darkness. Let your eyes look all the way around in one direction and the other, and let the back of your brain absorb that heat. And gently rub your eyes open and do dry comb your body down. So just take your hands and rub your arms, rub down your chest, your belly, down to your feet. Now allow your eyes to remain open for a moment. And whatever is there, your office, your bedroom, your living room, wherever you are right now, just become aware of all of the objects in the room. Open eye meditation. It's very helpful to think of your intention for your day. If you're doing this in the evening, look back on the grace and all the things that you did today with gratitude. And when you're ready, you can come back. The burning presence is now complete.